Leo, how you doing tonight? My name is Sherilyn, and I'm here to do your weekend bonus reading. This one right here is going to be for October 10th, 11th, and 12th. That's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We're going to do all signs. That seemed to go over fairly well, so I thought we'd try it again. That is the whole deal here, okay? All right, this one's for my Leos. I can't get them. Leo and Leo. Okay, we're right side up. Yay. Alrighty, folks, let's see. If you're a Leo and you are currently dealing with an Aries, I have the World card and the Seven of Cups. So this Aries is viewing you as somebody who has plenty of options and who is somebody that's closing out a cycle with them. So I believe the cycle between you and this Aries seems to be coming to a close here. Okay, possibly over the fact that you have many options. I don't know, that's a possibility, but at any rate. Okay, so if you are a Leo currently dealing with a Taurus, I have the Five of Cups and then the Knight of Wands. So this Taurus is viewing you as somebody who is in a state of loss and regret, and it's over you acting impulsively in some manner. It does feel like it was towards the Taurus. So I guess things here have gone sideways with both the Aries and the Taurus, it looks like right now. If you are Leo dealing with, a Gemini, I have the Seven of Swords and then the Judgment card. So the Gemini is viewing you as somebody who cannot be trusted. Somebody who they have called judgment on, it would seem. What is up with you, Leo? That's crazy. That's the first three, and I swore tonight over and over again you kept pulling the Seven of Swords, so I don't know what you're up to, but seems you're making your life kind of difficult a little bit lately. Let's see. If you are a Leo dealing with a Cancer, I have the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Swords. So the Cancer's viewing you as somebody who a truth came forward about that then made it betrayal, like you betrayed somebody with deception. I don't know if you're feeling your oats here or what, Leo, because it seems like you have a lot of havoc around you right now. Possibly, it looks mostly self-inflicted is the issue. Okay, if you are a Leo dealing with another Leo, which to me is like you sending yourself a message, I have the Queen of Swords and then the Eight of Wands. So I believe you're trying to let yourself know that you are being misunderstood or that your communication is not going through effectively. You're asking yourself to look at things from a much more clinical or a much more logical stance versus emotional is the kind of advice you're giving yourself right now. All right, if you are a Leo dealing with a Virgo, I have the Death card and the Hierophant. This Virgo is viewing you as somebody who's going through a transformation. However, it looks as though there has possibly been a death to a higher level of commitment as part of this transformation. Maybe that was the catalyst into the transformation, huh? All right, if you are a Leo currently dealing with a Libra, I have the Knight of Pentacles and the Justice card. The Justice card is Libra's card anyway, so they could be just standing in their power here, but they are viewing you as somebody who's having a very hard time getting things going. Like you're having a hard time getting traction on things. It is the slowest moving card in the deck. Possibly the reason you're having such a hard time getting traction on new endeavors or new things you're trying to start is because that is somehow justice for things that you have done that are unjust. Maybe. It's possible. Okay, if you are a Leo dealing with a Scorpio, I have the King of Swords and the Nine of Wands. So the Scorpio is viewing you as somebody who's severely wounded right now. And because of your wounding, it has turned you quite cold, so that you are looking at life from a very analytical, logical standpoint, but not allowing emotions in any longer. If you are a Leo dealing with a Sagittarius, I have the Queen of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. This Sagittarius is viewing you as somebody who has the world at their feet, basically. You're somebody who can have whatever it is that you want if you set your mind to it. And instead of going after something that's worth going after, they say you're holding on to something that no longer serves you with the Four of Pentacles. If you are a Leo dealing with a Capricorn, I have the Two of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. So this Capricorn is viewing you as somebody who's incredibly out of balance right now. You're having a very hard time finding any sense of balance in your life. And reason behind this, as far as they're concerned, is because you're on some sort of a quest for clarity about something, but you're doing it in an indirect manner. So kind of like you're acting very immature about the way you're going about whatever this clarity is you want. All right, if you are a Leo dealing with an Aquarius, I have the Six of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. What the heck? The Aquarius is viewing you as somebody who has dealt with or has been a part of some sort of a lack of reciprocity that has caused somebody to walk away. I'm not sure if you walked away or somebody walked away from you. I don't feel like the Aquarius was directly involved in this situation, though. I feel like they are spectating this from the outside. It's somebody who cares deeply about you, and there definitely is concern here, but I don't know that it's the Aquarius that you had the problem with. Okay, if you are a Leo dealing with a Pisces, I get the Queen of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. Well, the Pisces feels like the day they met you, their life changed for the better. So there you go. They view you as the Queen of Pentacles, so you are like home to them. You are where they can be a version of themselves they can't be anywhere else. So that one's positive. Almost all the rest of them are definitely looking as though you're going through something right now, Leo. I'm not sure what this is all about, but in my head I'm hearing that you're sowing wild oats or something. Let's see. I don't know. On Friday, what do you got? You got the Fool and the Seven of Pentacles. So this is you trying to decide how much you want to invest in something. How much do you want to invest in this new start you want to take, I think? You're trying to decide. How much are you willing to risk in this? You want to take a leap of faith in a new direction, but you're not sure how much you want to risk yet. On Saturday, I get you with the Hermit and the Tower. So it seems like there's a foundation you thought you had built here that is crumbling, and as it crumbles, you're pulling your energy back to try to reassess what has happened. And Sunday, I've got you with the Magician and the Sun card. Sunday, you're finally just tired of it all, and you're ready to just manifest your happiness, I believe, which is probably a positive here, for sure. I can't lie, Leo. This is the hardest I've seen anybody going through it in a minute doing this reading here. But I had a feeling it was coming because you kept pulling the Seven of Swords over there every time with other different signs. So, maybe you're just in a growth spurt right now. Things are just changing. I wouldn't let it get you down. These are just, you know, it's a wheel, right? Goes up, goes down. So sometimes you're on the upside and sometimes you're not. This is just, looks like a tougher week than some of the others, right? But it'll all be okay. All right, no matter what the cards say, go out there and make it the best weekend you possibly can. If you get a chance, can you tap the like, share, follow, or even leave a comment for me? I greatly appreciate it. It helps me a bunch with this algorithm thing. And other than that, if you're looking for a private reading, just send me a message. I'll get you the details and we will work it out. But I'll never reach out to you first. If somebody does, that's not me. Okay? Alrighty. There you go. I hope you have a great day. Okay?